Chilton is threading his way through the bomb hole up towards Coram for the final time. You can see in his sights the car that's in 7th position, which is Adam Brown. So I think we're only going to see probably the top 6 cars on the lead lap, because I think Mark Chilton will pick off that Vauxhall Astra on the run to the line. And as he heads out of Murray's, he is going to come through and claim the win, the first win of the weekend and the first win of the season in the Advantage Motorsport Future Classics for Mark Chilton. He comes through and claims what is a dominant win. Adam Brown takes the checkered flag. That car will finish in 7th place himself, and John Hammersley. So yes, it is only the top 6 cars on the lead lap. Wait your arrival of the 2nd place car of Tim Bates in this car, which has got, say, that brand new engine, having had problems with the old one at the very tail end of the 2019 season. New engine built up for him, first time out, did a bit of testing on Friday, wasn't happy with the oil temperatures in the car, so took out the front indicators and some other front lights as well to try and get a bit more cooling into the front of the car. Claiming an overall win with it, I think, at Donington Park a few years ago. So Wayne Crabtree pushing on, trying to maintain the lead of the race, which he is doing at the moment from Andy Southcott. The two of them not separated by a great deal on the exit of Murray's. Nelson has 2.5 between the pair of them. A rather sideways looking Malcolm Harding, who has quite a bit of opposite lock as the Hoovers did. Our occasion on the Ford Escort Mark II, just managed to catch the tail end of it as they came out of Nelson and tried through. But the lead of the race, Wayne Crabtree does a really good job of actually building a very slight gap between himself and Andy Southcott. Over the start-finish line now will come. Wayne Crabtree leads the race, Andy Southcott in 2nd position. Fabulous noise that Ford RS200 makes. Crabtree, who we've regularly seen racing Ford Escort Mark I modified cars and space frame cars in the past, but this RS200 is a new car to me. Crabtree, who I think might have just stretched the gap a little bit more over the course of this lap. It's not come out by huge chunks, but it's going the right way, I think, as far as Wayne Crabtree is concerned. His way back over the start finish line, almost looks like a Pikes Peak evolution of the RS200. Through goes Wayne Crabtree. Southcott's down to 8 seconds, literally in 2nd place. There's flying lap Crabtree, 2 minutes 20. The track is now the stage where, once you've got the temperatures in those slicks, you're going to keep them in those slicks. There is a waved yellow flag, though, up at Ritchie's corner, which suggests that it's not quite gone to plan for somebody. Unfortunately, I can't see the car. Not much less than that. Probably maybe 2.6, 2.7, might have come down by a 10th or 2. They're going to be heading over the start-finish line, ready to start the penultimate lap as well. So it's going to be a short race, really, with the extra green flag lap. Through goes Wayne Crabtree. Yellow flags have now been withdrawn up at Ritchie's. Down by 0.6 of a second. New fastest lap of the race to Andy Southcott now, with a 2 minutes 15.5 exact. The race, split second later, Andy Southcott goes through. New fastest lap of the race, 2 minutes 12.813 for Southcott. The new fastest lap, the lead advantage, down to 1.3 seconds between there and the down by shade under a second. That line through. So if Andy Southcott wants to pick up the win, he's going to have to throw as much as possible in the final lap. But they're not quite going to get an extra lap out of it. The clock was showing that they've got just slightly less than the lap time as they came over the start-finish line, so probably be about 5 seconds short of. Maybe, don't know. Lap time comes somewhat to a larger degree. 49.35 up into 11th position for our race lead, though, down the Bentley straight. It looks as though it might have changed. Chris Southcott lead of the race from Wayne Crabtree, so Andy Southcott, who was in 2nd and was nipping at the heels of the Ford Escort the Ford RS200, has lost out and is going to lose out now, Wayne Crabtree, as Southcott has been able to work his way through. A 10.5 of a second behind him in the end, in 2nd position. Who's going to finish in 3rd? Should be Mike Chittenden. One would have thought that would finish in 3rd place. He is only now just working his way through the gap. The pair have opened up. Remaining through and ahead of the Zaxby livery car of Malcolm Harding, so it's a good run from Joe Ward that. And the wheel of the 5.7 litre Cherry engine. He should just be able to hang on to it without too much trouble heading round through the corner. All shortly after each other over the start of the Nissan and the 7th place car as well. Here comes Mike Chilton. Good run from him. He will come through number 69 and finish in 3rd place. Joe Ward of Malcolm Harding in his Ford Escort. Steve Watson comes through and finishes in 6th position. Chased over the line. It's a good start from pole position for Mel Taylor, who is going to get the jump over Richard Wheeler, who will slot through into 2nd place, but he's under pressure by the look of things from Alan Tice at the wheel of the Marcos, who can't quite squeeze his way up the inside. So Mel Taylor leads. Richard Wheeler is there in 2nd place. Alan Tice is there in 3rd position, only just leaving the pit lane now as the 2nd of the 2 Marcos in the field, which is Nigel Edwards. Well, Richard Wheeler is still in 3rd place, but he's got the Turner behind him, and then the Ford Falcon. You couldn't ask for 3 more different cars, really, could you? Lotus Cortina in 3rd place, Turner in 4th place, and in 5th place is the Ford Falcon. Now, the Turner is far more nimble, might be able to do something at Corham and on the brake heading towards Bury, but if this one does it, if he goes to do it, I think that'll be the 3rd place. He's going to run out of puff, I suspect, by the time they get onto the start-finish straight. It may not be in 3rd place. In fact, it's highly unlikely to be in 3rd place by the time they get towards Richie's corner. Leading pair go through. Mel Taylor leads from Richard Wheeler. Mel Taylor leads, rather, from Alan Tice in 2nd position. Luke Watt is there in 3rd place, and is doing a damn good job, I've got to say, of hanging on to it. Eventually, the thundering great big Ford Falcon of Dan Williamson draws itself alongside on the 1st lap. So, really has done a cracking job of working that car. The car is 7 laps in qualifying, so it did have as many as most, but must have had a problem. In fact, now, yeah, here comes number 42, Lyndon Griffin, past Neil Howe in a straight line, past the Triumph TR4, and gains another place. So, a road for 7.5 seconds between himself in 3rd and the Marcos that lies up the road. Richard Wheeler fighting away the aspirations of Lyndon Griffin, who was trying to steal 4th place away. And Lyndon Griffin, I think, made a bit of a hash generally then of trying to get the overtake done, which slowed his exit coming out of Brundle Nelson and might actually have lost him a place if Luke Watson could get the Turner through. Now, could not quite. Still just the yellow that was ahead of the Michael Turner. Through goes our race leader. 3.0 seconds was the lead advantage. He's come down to a class of his own, and is carrying that momentum through to the race in reality. He'll have a bit of traffic to deal with over the course of this lap. Mel Taylor, he is heading round through the bomb hole at the moment. He'll reappear into my view, heading up towards Corham before too much longer. He's got pretty clear track ahead of him. He's dealt with the first few bits of back markers at the beginning of this lap. Regarding the Turner, Matt?
Yeah, just had a quick word with Luke inside the car. The car is losing water, which is never good, so it could be done for that car by the looks of it, although they are starting it back up, so let's see if it heads left. They might give it one more go, but if it's losing water, it's never a good idea to take it back.
On that lap, another great lap put in by Alan Tice, and seems not just catch, but get past Mel Taylor. So it is now number 19, the Marcos of Alan Tice, that leads the race and set a new fastest lap on that lap, 2 minutes 20.850. Not only did he set that new fastest lap on the same lap, he also took up the lead of the race. So Cole got past, wasn't compromised, new fastest lap. Bosch, I'm in the lead.
Jumped out the 145 Marcos. Asked him why he was late on parade. He said it's incompetence really. They were miles away from finishing panel and they couldn't really hear what was happening. So that's why they're a bit late, but they made it a bit late. They're out there, so I think it's the main thing.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you can have a catch up off Mark with this room as well. That was really, really good sim from him. Not that many cars that haven't fitted it yet. On the screen, it looks over the exit of Agostini, which I can't see because, alright, I can just see him stood up with the crash helmet. So yeah, the exit of Agostini, I'm afraid, our 3rd place car, Dan Williamson, is out. Completes the top 10 of his just for class leader, race overall. No, he's still behind the TBR as they head round through Williams, so not particularly a great deal of time lost because he wasn't right behind John Scott.
wide with those corners, you will be able to pick it off in a straight line. So, of 45 cars. Last time through, JC brought the massive map of the race on the vertical line. That's the benchmark time of the race on the map is 17.9. Around the lap now, there is a half off right at what's happened to Jamie Keeble. I don't know if you heard, but the left rear wheel had come off, so that's why it wasn't moving when it should be. I did wonder if something like that might have happened. Yeah, so that's more than likely going to be behind him from where they stopped. He won't have a pitch car radio, Mark Campbell. He usually arrives on his own as well. Occasionally, might have the wife along, but more often than not, he's pretty much on his own, Mark. So he might not be getting all the information that he needs to know exactly where Ray is on the circuit, but he'll be pushing as hard as he can. Remember, there's still one further race to come after this one. Second race before 22 and one sport. We get a lot of action coming up here. September and October. Not necessarily all of those events are open. So Mark Campbell safely in the lead of the race, a minute and 40 seconds to go, and ultimate time heading out of Brundle and Nelson, up to Bombhol, and then is going to thread his way onto what very shortly will be his final lap of the race. Still warm conditions out there, it's not budged much from 23 degrees all day really. The highest was also 21 at 9 o'clock this morning. So for Mark Campbell, it looks as though all has perfectly gone to plan as far as he is concerned in this Adams and Page swinging 60s race. Turns his way out of Nelson for the final time, up the short straight and in towards the Bombhol. He's one more bit of traffic to deal with as he heads towards the flag, which is one of the MGBs that we've got in the field. But other than picking that car off, which he does on the exit of the Bombhol and before Coram, it's now a clear run to the flag, checkered flag, a win in the Adams and Page swinging 60s. For Mark Campbell, and we'll also have to work out who's going to win Group 1 as well, which I think is probably going to go the way of Ian Everett. Tim Cairns. Scheduled to be a 15-minute race. Just going to be Wayne Crabtree that leads in front of the Nelson. First time, and it's out got to up into the lead of the race, and considering how he qualified, just 5 seconds quicker almost than anybody else in their qualifying session. The first race of the day that they had. Over the start finish line he goes from 11th to the lead, and the lead advantage is also now 1.8 seconds at the end of one lap of racing. Amazing first lap from Andy Southcott. MG of Andy Southcott goes because it's a far more nimble car, Andy Southcott.
many years ago and no longer exists, but never built. Does now exist. Ripcord has spent many, not just money, but time building up an 8.4 metre base stop. Just car was never deployed. Down racing. But yeah, great to see Mega Bertha reunited with Navy. From about 6 seconds off is extremely best. Watch out for the load is the fourth place car, Ricky Parker Morris, at the wheel of the Peugeot. Now up into fourth place. The lap that he's just set is a 2 minute 10.987. That's his investment. Seconds is the gap now between the pair of them. Ricky Parker Morris is catching, but only just catching by the 10th of a second. That's all third, but he's no longer catching second as well, which was the case a lap or so ago. So yeah, that started all thereafter. Now gone out back to back yet again. Again, there's a little bit of traffic, which is the Braze car that has to deal with one day out. Malcolm Morris is closing. Yeah, he's closing on Malcolm Harding again, but 9 seconds. In the top 10 is number 69, Mike Chilton, who was now sits there in 11th place still. In second place, his best, Southport. This lap, and as he comes through now to take the final checkered flag of the day, Chris Southport makes it to the win. Heading off second position, and third we had Mike Chilton in third in race 4. Virtual podium. So here comes Wayne Crabtree. Wheel of that. Yeah, larger gap in race number 2 here at